here's my prediction on what's gonna happen tomorrow. I am of the belief that tomorrow's gonna be a big red day. It may not happen at the beginning or during the end, but I think that by the time NVDA earnings comes out, we're gonna have a big red day by the end of tomorrow after NVIDIA earnings. And the reason I think it's going to be a big red day is two things. It's first of all this is my custom indicator. Basically, the top part is SPY, and the bottom part is a more accurate version of the volume of SPY. This isn't the volume of SPY. This is actually a, a more accurate version, which I won't into in depth. But basically, the reason I think we're gonna fall is because this is our daily candle, and the volume is super low, and that is so dangerous right now. And the way I'm viewing this low volume is that it's just like here. The low volume was right here, and when it's low volume, it means that buyers are. We went up, right? We went up the whole day, basically, and buyers could not materialize. So buyers are exhausted, and sellers, for some reason, won't. The only reason we haven't gone down, despite all this massive low buyers, is because sellers are also contracted. And so I think that this is one of those up, like up, and the volume uh, goes down, and then we explode downward on high volume. So that's what I think is going to happen. The sellers are going to expand. They're going to expand, and we're going to have a big red day in the next 2 days, possibly after Nvidia earnings, or even before. So let me show you in depth the today's candle, and show you why I think this is buyer exhaustion instead of seller exhaustion. Uh, so basically, look at how optimistic this move was. Yet we sold off, and then we try to reclaim this entire level going up. This is very optimistic. This is like saying everyone thinks that we're gonna come back up, and we're trying to go back up, but the buyers won't materialize, as seen by the daily candle's low volume. As seen by the low volume of the daily candle. So this looks like what it looks like is that we try to go up, we went down a bit, and then we tried to buy ourselves back up, but we failed. And because all of this is a low volume, so this looks like a very traditional low volume optimism move that I like to call, in which the sellers are contracted because we're going up. We're going up. The sellers are contracting, but we can't go up further because buyers are exhausted. So when sellers expand to normal again, we're gonna go down. And worse yet is this little thing right here. This 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 candle right here on high volume that came back up. Even though it came back up, it's very bad. This is showing basically that there's weakness in the market, and that we could at the very least test 693 and possibly lower. When it goes down, and then even though it comes back up, the fact that it went down means that there's severe weakness in this market. There's a lot of sellers loaded up. And so what I think is going to happen tomorrow, because I'm still betting that that Nvidia is going to take the market, and the reason I bet that Nvidia is going to take the market is because Nvidia's chart looks awful. It's see how we've been going down on low volume? This is accumulating sellers. The reason it's going down on low volume is because buyers are losing interest. And because buyers haven't eaten the sellers are accumulating during this entire span, and there's a lot of sellers. So what I think is gonna happen is that when earnings comes, it's gonna release all that seller energy. That's what earnings does. They release energy, either buyers or sellers. And since we have so many sellers compared to buyers in NVDA, it's gonna release all that seller energy, and we're gonna go down a lot. And I think that it's going to tank the entire market tomorrow when NVIDIA earnings comes out. And it's just gonna push the entire market, which is already weak, based off what I already said about the low volume in SPY, and it's gonna push the market even lower. Let me show you the low volume in SPY. Uh, like this is my custom indicator, custom volume indicator, but let me show you the actual volume in SPY. It's even super lower. It's even lower. Look at that low volume. Look at this low volume right here. Look how low that is. It has never been this low. Like look at when has it ever been this low? Like look, this was this low, and we came down. This was pretty low, and we came down. And like there was this other instance a couple days back, 2 months back. We had this, which was pretty low, and then we came down. So like the only way we can go up is that my interpretation of this low volume is that instead of it being buyer exhaustion and seller inhibition ready to expand into more sellers, that it's entirely all seller exhaustion. And I don't have this feel that it's seller exhaustion. I think it's buyer exhaustion, and a lot of sellers are actually loaded up because we went up, and the sellers are contracting during this entire move, but now they're built up energy and they're ready to expand again, and we're gonna go down. So that's my basic what I think is gonna happen in 2 days at the very most. So I could be wrong. You could just laugh at me. I don't care.